Hey you guys, your girl Beauty with Mika. So you already know your girl had to come out of her hiatus of her no buy and obviously pick up the first vegan black beauty owned brand at Sephora. This is the LYS Triple Fix Foundation. I'm in the shade DN6. Your girl did get her hands on the foundation, the bronzer, the blush, everything, the primer, the lip, what else? Don't forget the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Alright you guys, so I've already applied moisturizer to my face. So I'm using the Bold and Brightening Moisturizer. I get mine off of Target. I'll link the where you can get it down below if you're interested. I've been using this for a while. It has SPF 30 and vitamin C, so definitely check it out, and it's black owned. Now let's go ahead and get started. So if you're wondering, in the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation, this has HA, turmeric, and a ingredient I really cannot pronounce. It's cruelty free, vegan free, and gluten free, which is really cool. This is the first vegan black owned clean beauty skin brand at Sephora. As you guys know from my video, I have already said that I purchased this directly from the website. If you sign up directly from their website, you get 10% off. So you know your girl had to jump on it because I wanted to get that 10% off. It is sold at Sephora and it is available right now. I will honestly say that their inventory on their website is really stocked up compared to Sephora. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're wondering, I'm in the shade DN6. I kind of color matched myself because I have more of a neutral based undertone. I do have like some areas that are dark, but pretty much you guys know me. I have that. It works for all skin tones, girl. So I'm gonna shake this up, and then I actually have their primer. So before I even get started, let's apply their primer. This is their gripping primer. It has 5% niacinamide and AHA. It's pore and shine control. So let's see how this works. This is supposed to be, from what I've seen a couple of videos, this compares to the Milk Hydro Grip Blurring Primer. You guys know I love the Milk Blurring Primer, so let's see. And it comes with the little top. I do love the packaging. I will say that their packaging is on point. It's fairly like sleek, and that way you could travel with it. So do like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use just a little bit of this, and I'm only using like a little dime size because you don't need that much. I don't feel like you need that much. I will say the texture is very thick. It's not like loose or sliming down off my face. So I'm gonna tap. Ooh, it has that gel-like texture, and I'm just using my clean hands. I like to rub a lot of these primers all over because you guys know when you're applying foundation, you just want to use the primers as your barrier. I use primers only because I do have oily skin. If you're dry skin or normal skin, you may not, but if you have like acne prone skin, combination oily, primers are definitely good as that barrier for your face. Now I do have friends that have dry skin. A lot of times they use more of a moisturizing primer on a matte foundation. All right, so that feels good. It didn't tack, but it actually went into the skin really good. It felt like it was like a very good serum. So let's go ahead and get started with the foundation. Again, if you're wondering, I'm in D69. I shot this, so hopefully it's my right shade. And I'm using the Jabonesque 962 flat head brush. I got this out of TJ Maxx a few weeks ago. So I've already shaken it up. Now let's see. I'm gonna do 2 pumps, and the packaging is really cute. I really do like this. I like the little sleek packaging. Let's pray that this is my shade. This is too. I'm getting, I don't know. It looks too light, but yeah, like one side it looks like it's blended out good, and the next side I could tell this is definitely not my shade. So, but you guys know I will work this and definitely get the next shade over, but we want to see how this sets, because a lot of times with me, I have neutral undertones to the point that foundation can go on light and then it sets so evenly and blended onto the skin. So fingers crossed this does that after it oxidizes. Now I will say 2 pumps is definitely needed. You don't need any more than that. You can even do a pump and a half, or maybe just 1 full pump. This does give me a definitely full coverage. It's setting and it blended out really, really good. And see, again, it's like oxidized already, so it's like a hit and miss. It comes on really, really light, but I'm gonna see how this looks. But overall, I do like how it blended out with the primer. So, and this works good into the skin. So you guys see, I didn't have to do much work to it. It blended out really good. I'm just not sure about the shade yet, so we gonna figure it out. We gonna see. Because I did eyeball this. Normally I'm like 100%. I always bring my foundation down to the neck. Now I will say this flat shader brush actually helped, because I'm just getting like this seamless look on my face, which is really good. I'm loving that. Alright, so some other things that I did buy from the collection was the triple setting powder. And I did open it. I got Loyalty, so we're going to play with that. I also got a cream blush in Empower. There is a coral one I'm definitely going to pick up. And then we got the matte bronzer. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes off camera, come back, finish setting my face, and then I'll show you guys the final look. Alright, you guys, so I'm back. Have you ever like thought of a makeup look that you wanted to come out, you feel like it didn't come out good, but then it does? So I basically tried an eye look. You guys will see that fast forward using the Pat McGrath palette, which is in my monthly Shop My Stash for this month. So I've been playing around with that palette and I'm like, I like this look. It's really cute. Everything will be listed down below what I used on my face. I've already filled in my brows. Because this collection does not come with a concealer, I did use the FENTY concealer in the shade 450. All that good stuff. So everything will be listed down below what I am using on my face today. Now let's go on to the setting powder, the blushes, and then this lip treatment. It's a glossy lip treatment. It's called Speak Love. Love it. All right, so I've got everything out, ready to go. Your girl's looking good. I'm feeling cute. My brows are on point. So let's go on with the bronzer. I got the bronzer in the shade Strength. I love this packaging. It's a matte bronzer, and I love their whole mission behind this. So this has green extract. It has sodium and niacinamide to help reduce pores. It's so great. I feel like it's like clean beauty, black girl. Anytime I see niacinamide, I'll be like, girl, you already knowing. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is what the shade looks like. This is so cute to just travel. I feel like it's thin. See how thin it is? It's thin enough. It's easy to like throw in your purse. It's really solid. So you got some, it's got a mirror, so I don't want to flash you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and use my Ruby Kisses angled powder brush. I got this years ago at the beauty supply store. So let's see. And I'm just going to start with my forehead first. This shade is the second to the last shade. So I picked this one because you guys know I really don't like those deep red. But that looks, girl, that looks good. Now I will say this foundation, it definitely needs a setting, because when I was doing my eyes and doing all that, it does have like a silky, so it hasn't like set down. It has more like a soft, I would say more soft matte, definitely. And if you have oily skin, you definitely gonna need something a little bit stronger. Just from actual thoughts, this primer, I may have put not a lot on, so I think that's what it is. But you guys know I'm definitely gonna play around with this. And I only like bronze just forehead, cheeks, because your girl does have a big forehead. But I like to do gentler. That's cute. I feel like if I went in a shade darker, it would be very dramatic as far as like bronzing goes. but you could definitely see it on this forehead of mine. So, girl, yeah. But, like it. It's good, first impression wise. Now, let's go on to the cream. What is this? Wait. Yeah. Let's go on to the cream blush. This one is an Empower. With cream blushes, I am learning that a trick that you want to do is use a stippling brush. This cream blush has kaolin clay in it, which helps reduce pores and it limits excess oil. It has avocado oil to lock in and lasting hydration, and it has vitamin E to help calm and soothe the skin. I really love the ingredients in the products, girl. It's like skincare all in one. So same packaging. This has more of a matte, where the bronzer has more of a shiny. So I'm not trying to blind you guys. That's what it looks like. So I'm loving that. With cream blushes, I have learned that you want to use more of a stippling brush. And this is what it looks like. They do have a coral shade that I am tempted to use. So with that, I am going to just do a little bit of this. This is my e.l.f. small stippling brush. Get these Target anywhere. I'm doing a dab like that. Yeah. Stippling brushes with cream products seem to help. Whoa, you see that? That was just barely a little bit. So you want to go gentle light hand. I'm not going to even throw some more product on here. Good girl. You seen that last? Now that's how I like it. It's definitely very blendable onto the skin. It's definitely matte. I'm getting that matte, but I went a little too heavy on this side. So we're definitely going to fix that. But this side would be perfect. Yeah. And I'm just stippling because it's just easier. I've had to find a technique to work with cream blushes, and it seems like a stippling brush works better and it gives you that look without using just a regular brush. So that's that side. I'm gonna fix this side and get back to y'all. All right, so I am back. A little bit of this goes a long way. This actually makes me want to try the coral, but I will say you definitely need a light hand. I do like that this is definitely visible onto the skin. It's glowing through, it's standing out. So I definitely am interested in try that coral, but yeah, again, this works so great with a regular stippling brush. You guys can see I didn't even use that much. I would say one light tap and you're good to go. Do again love the packaging, and if you're wondering again, this is a satin matte cream blush in Empower. So packaging is still good. Bronzer and the blush, love that. Now let's go into the setting powder. So I'm not going to use a different setting powder to set my entire face. I'm just going to use the one I purchased from them. This is a translucent setting powder in the shade Loyalty. So this is their dark deep. They do have another shade deeper than my skin tone, and you guys know I'm always like self-conscious. I never want to go too dark. I want to stay in the middle and kind of find what works for me. So this one has niacinamide again, which helps reduce your pores and limit excess shine. This has green tea extract, which is an antioxidant benefits to help soothe and replenish the skin, and this has a sodium, which helps retain skin moisture and visibility, plump the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So this is what this looks like. So same packaging as the blush, and yeah, this is cute. Oh, she's so cute. And I'm just going to use my Morphe E2's powder brush. Oh, really? Because this is a translucent setting powder, let's see. Now, I will say, just looking at it from eyeball, it looks like it has more of a gray undertone. But let's see. I'm hoping this takes off a lot of that shine that I was getting. Doesn't have a smell, so that's a bonus. It is setting that shininess that I was having, so I do see that. It doesn't say if it's matte. It's not a matte, it's just a regular translucent. So I wouldn't go a shade darker. I feel like it'll give me another whole shade. But I will say, I do love, now I will say is I love that as I'm setting this, the blush is still standing out. Everything still looks good. Nothing is moving. I would love to see a concealer Nothing is like fading out, so you can still see that bronzer, you can still see the blush. I like to pack a lot of setting powder in where I get oily, so you don't have to do this. Now I do want a highlighter, so I am gonna apply a highlighter off camera, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys with my final look, final thoughts on this, and see what I think. Talk to you guys in a minute. Bye. All right, you guys, so let's talk about this look. I love it. Now I will say that the setting powder that they have, I have the shade Loyalty, which is their dark deep shade. This is not, I wouldn't say this is an all over setting powder. Now if you have dry skin or normal skin, it definitely will probably work for you, but between my combo oily skin girls like myself, this did not take down the shine. So I'll insert photos to show you guys what it looks like before I went in and I needed to bring down a lot of that shine off my face, and I just went back and reset it with the Sephora Micro Smooth setting powder in the shade Deep. You guys know I've been loving this lately, and this took down a lot of that shine that was from the photos, because I felt like I was like, it's so shiny, it's so shiny. But again, because it is a clean vegan beauty brand, you are going to get those natural ingredients that pop out and give you that natural radiant, which is also good. But I also wanted something to just bring it down a little bit after a while. So this, I give an A+. I will say definitely purchase this, try it out, see what you think about it, let me know. Now everything else, I will say, let's see, this setting powder, this translucent setting powder, if they come out with a concealer, I'll definitely try this. This is more so good. I haven't seen that if it's shine control yet, so I'll let you guys know my further thoughts because this is a first wear. I want to test this out some more to see how does it set overall, or how's the wear on this. As far as the primer goes, the primer seems good. I do like that it has the 5% niacinamide in it. It didn't tack to the skin. It actually was like more of a serum texture against the skin. I will say I probably need to put more on next time because I did want to not go so heavy with it. So maybe if I put more on, it will control the shine. It is supposed to be a shine control and pores, so I definitely want to see that. So I will say use a little bit more than what I did. I'll use just a dime size. Let's talk about the blush. The blush empowering is really cute. It makes me want to try their coral blush. I definitely have to order their coral blush. This stands out. It's very seamless against the skin. It stands out very smooth. It's not too heavy. I will say a little bit of it goes a long way. I did like that I used this with the stippling brush for the cream blush, and I feel like I'm getting that look that I want. It's just like enough on the cheek, but not like clownish enough, clownish heavy. Now, as far as the matte bronzer, the bronzer is good, girl. Y'all see this forehead? It's giving that natural bronze, warm glow look. This one is in the shade Strength, and it's their matte bronzer. I wouldn't go any deeper than that. I feel like I did really good picking the shades that work for my skin tone, work for my complexion, and overall, I like it. Overall, I like the look. I mean, what can I say? I don't think that it's a bad foundation or anything. I would definitely say this is a winner in my book. I'm definitely going to keep everything. I'm going to use it some more. You guys know it's Black owned beauty, so definitely check them out. I'll post all the links to everything I purchased down below. This is available on the LYS site right now and Sephora, so get your hands on it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay blessed. Bye.